What's up, guys? It's George the Marvelous Knight, and I'm here with the lost episode of 2019 Winter Wonder Festival. Yes, that's what it is. The lost episode, the one that got away, the one that you guys have probably been asking me about by this point. And I have it here for you right now. Behind me, as you can see, is Attack on Titan, sculpted by my good friend Caleb Nefson for Figurama collectors. This is one badass statue. This is our gargantuan piece. So let's get into it. I'm gonna show you guys some close-ups, let you guys see everything. So stay tuned. Guys, so here it is, Attack on Titan. This is the Eren Titan versus the Armored Titan. So I know you guys know all about this. This is an extremely popular anime. I first got witness to it through Netflix, but I actually didn't start seeing it until after Caleb sculpted this one, and Figurama let me know that it was being done. So, you know, after seeing the first couple episodes of this, and I just like burned through it. It is a badass anime. I really enjoyed it. So, and I think this diorama captures the battle pretty accurately, man. I mean, just look at this. Now, this is one big piece. I mean, I'm not playing, man. Look at the size of this in comparison. There's my hand. These figures are pretty much like third scale, you know? So they're extremely large pieces. And then you even have Mikasa in there. I love that girl's name, Mikasa. It makes me want to say Mikasa Sukasa. You know, she's right up in there and getting all into the fight, which I think is dope. They did a great job. So let's show you some of the details about this piece. This base is massive, right? I'm not playing at all. This is at least 36 inches around, and then you got pieces that stick out. So what I love about the base is that it looks like the wall, you know? So if you guys seen the anime, you guys know what the wall is all about. And it just looks like these guys are towering above the wall. And I love it. They did a really cool job of incorporating the base with the anime itself. So, you know, it's kind of like a statue in itself in that sense. Really cool. And you even have the insignias of the different areas, right? So I think there's like Wall Rose, I believe, and a couple others. I can't really, don't quote me on that completely, but if you go around, you can see that they got the different insignias. So that's really neat. So very nicely done. All right. The very top of that part of the base is full of this big cloud plume, and I think it's really done nicely. It's kind of like a clear resin, painted extremely well, got all kinds of shading going on there, so different types of effects. I suggested to Shanab that I think it would be really cool if they added some kind of like lighting effect to the whole thing, you know? Maybe possibly have like some kind of explosive flicker in there to give it the whole feeling like there's destruction going on. I think that would be a real nice touch to this. I mean, it really doesn't need anything, but I just thought that would be really cool. And let me know what you guys think. If you guys thought that would be kind of neat, I'd be interested to hear if you guys agree with me. So we got this city or this town that's being destroyed in the midst of this battle. So if you look at the detail in in the buildings that have been destroyed, they got everything from like wall planks. You can see right there. Look at that. You know, wall planks that they have going on. And they got splinters and just, you know, the paint on it. They have, you know, black areas in it, and it just looks like real wood. Right? And then even inside of the buildings, you can see things like furniture that they've added in for extra effect, you know, so you guys can get the full scale as to how big these Titans are in comparison. So I think that's really cool. You know, when I saw this, it was just like, wow, man, so much. Again, this is a prototype, so this is not what you would receive in hand, but, you know, it's done really nicely. So when we put this thing together, there was thousands of little pieces, but when you get this, obviously they would not be like that. So like these things like the bricks and the parts of the buildings that are attached to the Titan there as it's blowing around him, you know, those things will probably be glued in by the time you get it. So for me anyway, you know, I'm a big fan of Eren, but I gotta say, man, the Armored Titan is the man, man. I love the Armored Titan. From the first episode when I saw him pop out, I was like, man, that is a cool looking beast. And I think they captured it really well. Everything from the exhaust that comes out of the mouth, as you can see right there, and all the exhaust on the hands, to all of the effects like the bone, you know, it's all the way around him, the red muscle areas that are beneath. I mean, he just looks impressive as all hell. Really, really done well. And all that. Really nice effects. Now the painting on this is done by the same guys that did the Devilman vs. Amen and the Alucard statue, the Helsing statue. So, you know, that's a real added plus. Those of you who have seen the Devilman vs. Amen in hand like I have, you guys know that paint is no joke whatsoever. It is done extremely professionally, extremely well. So, you know, you can expect that level of detail and that level of quality probably out of this one as well. All right, so there's your look all the way around of the Armored. And then we got Aaron, and Aaron's done really well also. So he's got kind of like a pale complexion in comparison to the Armored, and then you can see the veins and everything in there. So it's got this like green tones, veins all through in there, and it almost looks like the veins are like beneath the skin, like almost like there's like a layer of translucence above it, you know. But that's not the case, obviously. But it's so sick the way the paint's done. All the little bricks and destroyed buildings that are all over it, you know, all over his arms, flying off. Look at that. Same thing. You got the exhaust coming out of the mouth. So really cool effect there, man. Just look at those eyes. They're glaring. You can see the anger. You know, it's done very nicely. Let me see if I can get a little bit of light up into the mouth so you can see the tongue and everything. Look at that, teeth. And I just love how the smoke is coming out of the mouth like that. And the wild hair. I mean, it's done so well. Caleb outdid himself, man. Really great. Really great piece. Such nice effects on this. Let's see if I can get a little more focus here. My focus needs more focus. All right, there you go. Yeah. So beautiful. All right. Again, also the hair is done, the texture in there is done well. You know, this is what we come to expect from Caleb. You know, he does really nice details. Very nice texture work. The face on the Armored. There's teeth on that, man. There's choppers. It's crazy. Very cool. And then, like I stated before, scaling up on top is Mikasa. Let's see if I can't focus on her a little bit. Let's get up here. All right. So here is Mikasa. And you can see how she's done very nicely. I love the dynamic pose. Love the cape flow. Love that face. Looks like she's angry and getting ready to fight. Love how she's got the swords out. I just love her all the way around. This is really cool how they got her in there. She's much, much smaller than the others. I would say probably when you look at her, she almost looks like 10th scale or maybe even smaller. But the detail is done very nicely. Only thing that I see with her that I think is missing are those contraptions that they have on the side of their legs that allow them to launch themselves up in the air. But, you know, that could be a licensing thing, that the reason why that's not in. But still, I love the way she looks. Done really well. I like how she's in there trying to help. All right, really cool addition to this overall diorama. So, yeah, this is Attack on Titan, guys. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think of this statue. You know, is this something you guys are going to get? If you are going to get it, where in the hell are you guys going to put it? Because it's big. I want to know. Yeah, just let me know in the comments below what you guys think of Attack on Titan by Caleb. You know, is this the best that he's done? Do you guys still like the Devilman vs. Amen better? You know, me personally, I think this thing is sweet. You know, and I like it. I like it a lot. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like I said, I'm going to be coming back at you with more reviews just like this one. So stay tuned for all of that. Until next time, guys, keep it marvelous.